deadly catch is the only one we can do now, so we'll do that. A deadly catch. Oh, it's a lobster with a necklace. Okay, so you can play timed, which makes like the pixel hunting and the puzzles a little bit more stressful. I kind of want to try that, but for the first one, I'm just gonna do relax to see what it's all about.
Good morning, Jim.
Morning, Jessica. What can I do for you?
Well, my publisher and his wife are coming to visit, and I'd like them to experience an authentic Maine lobster dinner.
I'm kind of short on lobsters at the moment, it being early and all. I'll have more by the end of the day, once the fleet's back in.
Oh, dear. They'll be here by then.
Tell you what, Peter Hammond's boat is still tied up at the dock. Why don't you go talk to him? Maybe he'll be able to sell you some straight off the boat.
Good idea. Thanks, Jim.
Thanks, Jim. What are we gonna find on the boat? What's it gonna be? Is it gonna be a murder?
Peter? Oh, no, Peter!
Oh, no! Peter!
So this is how you found him, Mrs. F?
Yes, exactly like this.
What do you think, Doc?
As to what stabbed him, I have no idea. It's a very strange-looking wound. Some sort of tube, perhaps. I should think that a wound like that should have resulted in a lot more blood.
Meaning?
Meaning that Peter may have been killed elsewhere and brought back here.
Any idea on time of death?
Hard to be sure. Sometime during the overnight hours.
We better have a look around to see what else we can find.
We better. All right, so we instantly find a dead guy, of course. See? Just her daily life. She just wants to buy some lobster. She goes to the lobster guy. He's dead. It's just that happens every single day for this person, for Angela. Okay, let's go. Use the list of clues on the left and click the items when you find them in the scene. Items in blue require an extra step to become visible and cannot yet be found. Okay, so I suppose, hang on. I suppose I should, now that we're in the game, let's move it over. The town loves her for some reason. She's clearly the angel of death. But she solves all of the mysteries as well, so they love her. But yeah, maybe she's like a demon in disguise or something. Okay, the A, E, I, O, U, and Y keys of Jessica's typewriter are hidden in each scene. Click on the A typewriter key in the scene to fill in the letter in the search. Okay, so we've got like, these are the things we have to find, in case you haven't played a game like this before. But we can't do that until we find the rest of the letters. Well, we could, but listen to this sound effect. So satisfying. Love it. All right. You grew up on Miss Marple, Columbo, Poirot, and Murder, She Wrote. All of those, yes, for me, except I never watched Columbo. Maybe I should sometime. Okay, so retrieve bottled paper? Bottled paper. Uncork bottle, past due notice. These blue ones we can't get until we do something else. There's a sandwich there. Do I get penalized when I click on the wrong thing? Whoa! I found the typewriter ribbon. One is hidden in each scene and will instantly recharge the hints. Oh, that's for the hints. Okay. Well, there's something inside. I'll need something to remove the cork. Like a corkscrew? Whoa! I can't reach the paper with my fingers. I'll need something small that I can use to grab it. How about a tweezers? Look, you've pulled the paper from the bottle. The past due notice item on the search list is no longer blue, meaning you can now collect it. Hooray! Where did I put it? Oh, it's right there. Derp. Okay, past due notice. Peter Hammond, please pay the outstanding amount against the Cornelia, which is the boat. Looks like Peter was having a tough time keeping up with his loan payments for this boat. I wonder who he owed money to. I never watched Columbo. I know. I don't know why. I think it's because my parents introduced me to all those other shows. Except Murder, She Wrote. I actually discovered Murder, She Wrote on my own. But yeah, they never watched that, so I never got into that when I was younger. But Poirot was like super strong. All the Agatha Christie stuff that was like in TV form was on in my household growing up, like all the time. Okay, no smoking sign. And razor, diving mask, spray bottle, anchor. Well, here's the anchor. Scuba tank. What's the most efficient way to do this? I don't play a lot of these games. My first thought was I'm gonna read them all and then remember what I need to look for, but like maybe I should just go like one at a time. Fins, shell, what is that? Nothing. Okay, knife. Spear gun. That's, oh, that, no, that's not a spear gun. This is a spear gun. Okay. Lighter, compass, coveralls. Oh, these coveralls must belong to Peter's nephew, Billy Hammond. How do you know that, Jessica? What a mystery. She's so observant. Okay. Is that a razor? It's a razor. Diving mask, I saw that. Spray bottle. Where's the spray bottle? Oh, up there. Lighter. Shell. Compass. It's weird that we take this. Did we take the sticker off? Where's the compass? Maybe I don't know what a compass looks like. I'm picturing like a silver circular thing. Top left. Oh, it's blending in. Thank you. Blending in with the wood. Congratulations. Scene complete.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm afraid I have some bad news for you, Billy. Your uncle was murdered last night.
What?
I'm afraid it's true.
Oh, man.
What's in his
The
mouth?
lobster pound is always the nerve center of the fishing community. We should talk to Jim Price and ask him if he knew about any tensions between Peter and the other lobstermen. And in the meantime, I better call my publisher to postpone his visit.
I do like the voice actor they got for her. She seems pretty similar. Not as good an actress as Angela, but Cabot Cove Lobster Pound. Here we go.
Hey there, Jim. Do you know if anyone had any disagreements with Peter Hammond?
First person who comes to mind would be Andy Winters.
He wasn't on friendly terms with Peter?
More like unfriendly terms. In fact, they were downright hostile to each other.
Know where we can find him?
Sure, he's got a boat with the buoy and his colors mounted on top of the wheelhouse. I forget the name, but he left a picture of it around here somewhere.
Where are we gonna look for it? Oh, we're gonna look for it. Okay, quick, let's get all the letters. Should we do timed for the next one, chat? I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get hung up on one item all the time. All right, I found them all. Determining Andy's buoy is somewhere, and boat photo is hidden somewhere. We also need a film. Fill the clam bucket. Coffee pot. Knife rack. 5 clams. Where's the bucket? Is that the bucket? 1. 2. Oh, I like this. This is, I really like this actually. It's so satisfying. Just, I mean, the game in general. There's 1. And there we go. Okay. Oh, boat photo. Is that a boat? No. Won't. There's an ice cold cola in there. Soda can. Buoy. 1. Wait, why was that sparkling? Oh. Which one is Andy's boat? I can't remember, but you'll be able to tell by his buoys. Let me find the list of what I know about the locals' buoys. Oh, they're all different colors. I see. Okay. Ooh. Oh, the buoys. There's still one more. There it is. Read the clues and then swap the positions of the nameplates to match the buoys with their owners. Okay. Joey and David's buoys are longer than the others. Okay, so those two. Joey and... So this one could be there. Let's do that. Frank and Drew's buoys have 3 colors. Frank and Drew. Okay, so that's not Drew's. This one could be that. Then this one might be Drew. Peter and David's buoys do not contain green. Okay. Oh, okay, so that means this one swaps with that one. Joe and Frank's buoys share exactly one color in common. Okay, Joe and Frank. So Frank's is wrong then. He needs a 3 color. So those have to switch? Wait. Joe and Frank. Would that make them no. No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, what's the last one? Frank and Drew's buoys do not contain red. Frank and Drew. Okay, that's true. Okay, Joe and David's buoys are longer than the others. This one and this one. Frank and Drew's buoys have 3 colors. Frank, 1, 2, 3. Drew, 1, 2, 3. Andy's buoy has one of David's colors. Oh, wait, I forgot to read this one. Andy's buoy has one of David's colors and one of Frank's colors. Okay, Andy's has one of David's. Red? Okay, no. And one of Frank's. That could be true. But this can't be right, can it? Maybe that's not Andy's then? I think this has to go here. So maybe like, there we go. Based on this information, Andy has a boat with a red and a blue buoy. Okay. Cool. Red and blue. Gotcha. Okay. Tape dispenser. Back to what we were doing before that. Tape dispenser. Probably would be up here somewhere. There it is. Binoculars. There they are. A peace symbol. Peace. There it is. It's kind of weird when we take the writing off of something. Mop. Conch shell. Cat's shell. Or as my grandma would say, cat's up. A check mark. I don't see it. I don't see the check mark. Rain jacket. Is the check mark another thing that's written on something? Oh, there it is. Bottom right. Oh, my peripheral vision's screwed me over.
According to the photo, we're looking for a boat named My Turn, with a red and blue buoy on it.
I think I recognize the dock. It's not far from here.
Thanks, Mort. A deadly catch. All right. The My Turn.
Hi, Sheriff. Jessica. What's all the excitement over on Peter's boat?
Peter was murdered sometime last night, Andy.
That is exciting.
Was?
Yeah, and word has it that you and Peter were not exactly friends.
I wouldn't say it was any different than for other fishermen. Mostly name-calling. I'm pretty sure Peter was cutting my traps.
Did getting even with Peter involve killing him?
Absolutely not.
Then you won't mind telling me where you were last night.
I was at the Harborside Tavern all evening.
Can anyone verify that?
Yeah? Can anyone there vouch for you?
Well, sure.
Had you noticed anything different about Peter? Had he been doing anything new recently?
Yeah, he weaseled his way into some sort of cushy research gig with the Marine Research Laboratory.
You make it sound as if earning some extra income is somehow cheating.
When the rest of us are struggling to catch enough to earn a living, you can't blame us if we resented him, especially since Peter was having a better season than us.
Ah, interesting. That sounds like a motive for murder. But I'm sure there's something more dark and sinister going on than just that. Okay, refill the generator. Where is the last letter? It is an O. There it is. Okay. Domino. What was that noise? Oh, the hint is ready. Okay. Bicycle pump. Pizza. Oh, I'm hungry. Machete. Bucket. Dog treats. It's a bird right there. Sextant. Milk bottle. Way over there. That's a weird place to put some milk, okay? Shrimp. I thought I just saw that. There's a lobster or crab in there. Gas can. Oh, there's that. Okay. Where's the gas can? Oh, there it is. Why did we start the boat? Out of curiosity. Oh, shrimp. Water skis. Swim fins. I saw those. Where are they? In there. Searchlight. Oh, I'm noticing that a lot of the same items are like in here that were in the last scene. Life jacket. Why aren't I seeing the life jacket? Why aren't I seeing the yellow buoy? There's the yellow buoy. Oh, Andy, why do you have one of Peter's buoys? Even more evidence against Andy. Well, the law of sea demands that when lost gear is found floating free, you collect it and return it to its owner, no matter who lost it. Even if it's a dead guy. Okay, I'm looking for a searchlight and a life jacket. I'm not sure exactly what a searchlight would look like. Just like a... Oh, is this... Oh, I thought this was a globe. I thought that was... I did not think that was a light. I bet the searchlight would come in handy for fishing before the crack of dawn. Oh. Okay. Yes, it would. I'm sure. Where the heck is the life jacket? There's two... Those look kind of like life jackets. Is this the life jacket? Oh. But those are also life jackets. Fine, whatever.
Andy was a little vague about his alibi for last night.
And he seemed bent out of shape that Peter landed a gig with a Marine Research Lab.
He did.
I agree, which is why that should be our next stop.
The Marine Research Lab. That sounds exciting. What are my notes? Oh my goodness. I don't think we need to read this. Discovered that Peter had been stabbed to death. Mort and Seth arrived to investigate the scene, and Seth immediately observed that he was probably killed elsewhere because there was not enough blood. Okay, so just in case you need a recap, you can read that.
Sheriff, Mrs. Fletcher, come on in. I'm Greg Young. What can I do for you?
We're
Were
investigating
you aware
a
that Peter
murder.
Hammond was killed last night?
No. That's terrible. Was it an accident?
I'm afraid not. Peter was murdered.
He was working for you, right?
Yes, he was. I'm working on a project researching the lobster population off the coast, and Peter was helping me gather data.
How did you connect with him?
I posted a flyer at the lobster pound, looking for a lobsterman willing to make detailed notes about the lobsters he was catching. Peter was the first one to answer the ad.
Compare the fish images and select the one that is different from the others. That one? I did it! That one? I did it, guys! Oh, this is getting really hard now. That one? Okay. So far it's been like a fin missing or something. Scanning. Do they all have two fins on the front? Do they all have hair? Do they all have this little back hair thing? Do they all have the lines right there? Do they all have an eyeball? That guy's eyeball's bigger. Found it. Another yellow. Why is it? Why? This buoy belonged to Peter, didn't it? I like that it's his boat buoys that are being like scattered around among all of the suspects. Yes, part of my research involves attaching transmitters to buoys for tracking purposes. Since I was working with Peter, I borrowed some of his buoys. It also makes them all equally suspicious because they all have the same item. Let's get typing, Angela. Let's get a typing. We're missing E. Where is it? Ooh, look at that lovely floppy disk over there. Where are you, E? Oh, why? I thought it was E. Huh. Never mind. Clean the gas cab. Clean cabinet glass. That's not clean. Clipboard we need to access. Sand dollar. Butterfly. Rubber duck. The periodic table of elements. Flashlight. Coffee mug. Fishing lure. There you are. Oxygen tank. That's a fire extinguisher. You. There we go. Gloves. Anchor. Why is there an anchor in here? Sponge. Sponge. That's not a sponge, right? That looks like a shell. Yeah, that's a shell. Okay. Arrow. What's that? Tooth? There's that tape again. Takeout container. Why is there a hole puncher just sat on top of this microscope? Oh, there's the sponge. Clean the glass cabinet. I think I'll need to get this sponge wet and soapy first. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's in there? Aha! These research findings show that we're having a very good season for lobsters. That's interesting to listen to the lobstermen. Pickings have been very slim lately. Interesting. Okay, arrow and takeout container. Arrow, maybe arrow is like a there was an arrow. Aha. Once I thought it must be a sign somewhere, I found it. But where's this takeout container? Is it going to be like a Chinese box, to-go box? Or is it going to be like a clamshell container? There's a banana right here for some reason. I get the feeling you're not supposed to study these scenes. There it is. It was a Chinese one. You're not supposed to study these scenes too hard because they don't really make a lot of sense.
I just got a call from the station.
What is it?
Billy Hammond says there's been a break-in on his uncle's boat.
Someone's trying to get in there to destroy evidence. They're returning to the scene of the crime. Classic.
Okay, Billy, what happened here?
Some guy broke in here, was poking around the cabin. He took off when he heard me coming.
Do you have any idea who it was?
Nah, I only caught a glimpse of him as he ran off. But whoever it was, he smokes a pretty nasty cigar.
Pretty nasty cigar, huh? Okay, we're doing this scene again, apparently. That's fine. We need to remove the planks up there. Okay. Gas can. Banana peel. He littered his banana peel? That is just rude. And there's just a sandwich sitting there as well. Just found that already. We found that the first time we were here. Old news. This is a cigar. A Dominican cigar. Looks like our intruder has some expensive tastes. Ooh. Emma. Oh. Spoon, compass, smoking pipe. Smoking pipe. There's the domino again as well. Things are starting to be a little bit more hidden, aren't they? Cork. Oh, that wasn't anything. Okay, we're also looking for rubber boots, a diving mask, a tropical drink. Ah, I see you over there. Who puts their tropical drink up there? Compass again. Propeller. A propeller. Oh, there's a crab hiding in there as well. Penny. Is that a penny? Oh, it is. Okay. Things are... There's a dollar! Things are getting a little camouflaged. Is that a propeller? Yeah. There's a hammer. Aha. There we go. These matches weren't here before. They're from the Harborside Tavern just up the road. Oh, that was it. Okay. All right, where's this gosh darn spoon? I see you, spoon. I was looking for a silver spoon. That was not a silver spoon.
Let's head over to the Harborside Tavern and see if we can find someone who smokes Dominican cigars.
Good idea. While we're there, we can see if anyone remembers seeing Andy Winters there last night.
Good idea.
Oh dear. Looks like this place has fallen on hard times.
It's the only place I know in Cabot Cove that sells Dominican cigars.
Let's ask around and see if anyone remembers Peter spending any time here.
We should ask around. All right. Boombox. Fireplace. There's a lot of smoke coming out of that fireplace. Is that normal? Isn't it supposed to be going like up the chimney instead? Croissant. Checkerboard. Dragonfly. Cowbell. Dragonfly. Cap. Crayon. Pepper grinder. Financial folder. That looks like a financial folder to me. Names, dates, and money amounts. Looks like it's a list of loans. And Andy Winter's name was added onto it just last night. He owes the big bucks. Okay. Cigar box. Cigar box. There's just boxes of cigars sat around everywhere. Tongs. Shield the fire. That's my objective. Makes sense. Select pairs of cigar boxes to locate matching pairs of logos. Oh. Oh. It's this game. Wait, oh, did it switch them as well? Oh my god. Oh no, I'm gonna be really bad at this because it's swapping them. I don't remember seeing that one yet. That one was up there. Where is it now? It's there, okay. Oh. Oh, damn. Oof. Oh, damn. Was it there? No! Okay, those two are the same then. No! Damn it! What are you? You and you? What the heck? This makes this so much harder when it switches places. There we go. Wow. We found the box we knew it was anyway. The Dominican one. All right. I've never had one of those puzzles where it swaps positions when you're doing it. That makes it harder. It's fun though. Okay, where's the fireplace shield? This? This looks like an appraisal of the Cornelia. Peter must have given it to someone here for collateral and a loan. And Billy Hammond is listed as the beneficiary now that Peter is dead. Motive! Arrow, cap, crayon. Okay. Arrow. What is cap? Like a hat or something else that's a hat? A cap, like a marker cap. Why is there a burger on the chair and a pizza slice that's not on a plate and a taco on the floor? And a chicken leg on the floor and a potato on the... What is going... Is this a cucumber? I don't even know what to say. And why is somebody's trumpet right there? That baseball cap. Uh-huh. Crayon. Got it.
There's someone smoking one of the Dominican cigars we found at the crime scene.
That's Mick Foley. I should have known. He's a notorious loan shark.
Notorious.
Enjoying your Dominican cigar, Mr. Foley?
As a matter of fact, yeah.
He's got AI hands.
Billy Hammond just surprised an intruder on his uncle's boat who smokes the same kind as you.
I'll save you some trouble, Sheriff. I was on a Cornelia about an hour ago.
What were you doing there?
Looking for something to collect on the loan I made to Peter a few months ago. And since Peter wasn't very good at keeping up with the payments alive, he sure ain't gonna keep up with him dead.
Defaulting on a big loan might be considered a motive for murder.
Not for me. Peter was worth more to me alive, as long as he didn't retire.
Was he ready for retirement?
Nah, but his nephew Billy couldn't wait to get his hands on the Cornelia. He was always trying to convince Peter to retire instead of taking out loans to keep the business going.
Do you know why Peter fell behind on his payments?
He said the lobsters weren't biting, but I heard through the grapevine he had an ex-wife down in Florida that kept up in the alimony.
I see.
Another
so where were
suspect?
you last night?
Right here, working out the details of a loan with a customer.
Andy Winters apparently going by this contract I found. What do you think of the deal you offered him?
Sorry, I gotta protect my client's confidentiality. Now, if you'll excuse me.
So it would seem that Andy was telling the truth about his whereabouts last night.
I'm curious what he was planning to use the money for. Let's go talk with him on his boat first thing in the morning.
Yes, let's. Is it first thing in the morning? Okay. Love how tranquil coastal town at Cabot Cove has a notorious loan shark. Yeah. Look how cute it looks. Does a town like this look like it would have a murder every week and a notorious loan shark? No.
Okay, Andy, we followed up on your alibi at the Harborside Tavern.
You met with Mick Foley there to discuss a loan, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. With the lobsters getting scarce, I needed the money to get through the season. Fortunately, I should be able to pay the loan back before long.
Why is that?
Heard there was a job opening near the docks. Just a little something to do on the side.
You mind if we take a look around?
Knock yourself out.
Are we here are we gonna get a new scene to look around in? Is there only these 3 scenes in the whole game? Store the vests is my objective. Okay. 1, 2. What? Oh. Where's the other vest? This one? Sitting over there. Okay. It looks like this is where the life vests should be stored. Yes, thank you. A toy shovel. A bird. Well, he used to be here. He's not here anymore. A gecko? A bucket, again. An oxygen tank. A bottle opener. Bird. Camera. Binoculars. Domino again. Seashell. I remember when I was a little bit younger, I played it was a Poirot game kind of like this. I don't know what it was called, but it was definitely more diverse in like the areas than this one is so far anyway. I guess this is just one of the many stories. There's like 4 or 5 mysteries in this game. Bicycle pump. Where are you? There you are. Apparently there's more vests that I'm not seeing. Oh, there's one. Seashell milk bottle, yellow buoy. That's one of Greg's buoys from Peter's boat that Greg fitted with a transmitter for his research. Well, there's got to be a yellow buoy at every scene of the crime. Okay, we got all the vests, clipboard, bottle opener. These are research documents from the Marine Research Lab. It looks like the recent opening Andy was talking about was Peter's old job. He killed him because he wanted his job. Okay, there is a seashell somewhere. A bottle opener somewhere and a toy shovel somewhere. It must be camouflaged. Maybe it's over here. I can't really see this stuff very well. Just click around. Oh! Clicking on irrelevant items will cause the cursor to be temporarily disabled. Well, that's not much of a penalty, is it? Oh, there's the shovel. Seashell. Is that a... That's not a seashell. There's another hamburger right there. Looks pretty good. I'm hungry. I would eat it. Is that... Oh, bottle opener. Where is this extremely hidden seashell? Is it right in front of my face? Yes. It was.
Greg Young sure didn't waste any time finding someone to replace Peter.
I agree. I wonder why he was in such a hurry.
Maybe we should go over to the lab and ask him ourselves.
Maybe we should. Good idea. Let's go do that one again.
It looks like Andy Winters is your new assistant on your research project.
I know that replacing him so fast may seem inappropriate in light of Peter's death, but I had no choice. Any lapse in the data collection could ruin a whole season's worth of research.
Why are you repainting one of Peter's buoys into Andy's colors?
Easier to repaint it than refit another buoy with a new transmitter.
Sure. Okay, sure. Where's that O? Oh, there you are. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. We are looking for glass shards and we're gonna drain the sink. Okay. I wonder the sink is clogged. This is a puncher's base. I wonder where the handle is. It's right here. Sheriff, some of these pieces of glass look like they have blood on them. If we can put them back together, we should be able to figure out what it was that broke. I can already tell you what it was. It's a thermometer. No, it's not. It's a test tube because we're in a lab. So we start at the bottom. Okay. Okay, we don't have to be exact. Bzoom. Bzoom. Lower numbers. Lower numbers first, obviously. No. No. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Bzoo, bzoo. Does that go there? Nope. No, I can't rotate these, right? Probably not. Doesn't seem like I can. Oh. Okay. That's weird. All right. Then that goes there. Then we just sort of reverse construct this. That doesn't fit there though. Does that mean that it broke and then, like, how is this, the blood part so split? This top portion is certainly sharp enough it could have been used as a murder weapon. So it was already broken in half and then, okay. And then it was shattered afterwards, maybe to hide the evidence. It fits. It fits with the description. Man, what a way to go. Stabbed with a test tube. More Mortar and pestle. Very sciencey death. Does that mean it probably was this guy then? Like, who else would have the test tube? Yeah. I mean, somebody could have broken in here and took it, I guess, but... Or somebody could have used it to frame the scientist guy, I guess. You never know with these stories. It could go any direction. It's a toothbrush and a calculator. Lantern globe, sand dollar again, floppy disk. I knew it. The floppy disk was over there before when I didn't need to find it. Oh, it's a different floppy disk. Okay. Tape dispenser again. Why does Angela need to continuously find all these like random items in here? Does she have a personal checklist where she needs to make sure that every environment she's in has some specific items when she searches? Bloodstain. I'll just pick up that bloodstain. Looks like there's blood on the floor here that someone tried to wipe up. They did not do a very good job. But Jessica did. She got that up right away. Lantern, globe. Now there's a globe. Okay, box of toothpicks. A flashlight. Billy's always chewing on toothpicks. Could this mean he was here the night of his uncle's murder? Why would he come here and leave an entire box of toothpicks? Surely there would just be like one on the floor or something. Unless he brings like 100 toothpicks with him everywhere he goes in a box. Which I highly doubt. She's a little OCD. Yeah. Dude, Monk is also such a good show. A little bit more modern. It's really good though. Pencil sharpener. Old school pencil sharpener. Flashlight is somewhere. There it is. Paintbrush. Where are you, paintbrush? There you are. Stethoscope. Yay.
You got an explanation for the blood on these shards of glass, Mr. Young?
It's simple enough, Sheriff. I dropped a glass cylinder and cut myself when I went to pick up the pieces. And I have the bandage to prove it.
Or did you cut yourself
So when was the
you
last
were
time Peter
murdering
visited
Peter?
your lab?
It had been a while. I usually went by his boat to pick up his data. Hope you don't mind, but I need to get back to crunching numbers.
Blood on the floor and on a possible murder weapon? Seth certainly has his work cut out for him.
I'll have him check the blood against Greg's to see if his story checks out.
Sheriff, I'm pretty sure that Billy Hammond was here at the lab the night Peter was killed.
Because there's toothpicks?
If he has a good explanation for that, I'd like to hear it.
Is she really basing Billy's presence there on that box of toothpicks?
Sheriff, Mrs. Fletcher.
Because nobody else
what can I
has
do for you?
toothpicks, you know.
You can tell us what you were doing at the Marine Research Lab the night your uncle was killed.
What? I was never there.
I'm afraid you were, Billy. We found the toothpicks you're always chewing in a wastebasket there.
No, we didn't. We found a box of them.
Okay, maybe I did go there. I knew Peter was heading that way and I needed to talk to him.
About what?
About getting a better percentage. Lately, his catches had been better than average, and I figured I was entitled to more. But when I finally got up the courage to ask him for a raise, he fired me on the spot.
And what about his promise to leave you the boat?
He said I'd never inherit the Cornelia.
So you killed him, right?
No. I mean, I lost it and knocked his lights out, but I sure didn't kill him.
What happened after that?
Nothing. I just left him there. I have no idea how he ended up back on the Cornelia.
The Cornelia.
Sheriff, if what Billy says is true, then someone else stabbed Peter and killed him.
Maybe so, but his motive is hard to ignore.
Billy, do you
he
have any
didn't do it.
idea what sort of numbers Peter was recording for his lobster catches?
Low for most of the season. But then a couple of months ago, we started getting lucky and began catching a lot more.
I don't like how we have to do it in the same area every time. That's kind of a bummer. Is kind of bummer. Putty knife. Razor. Bucket, sunglasses, ship wheel. Ship wheel, sunglasses, scuba tank, portable cooler, first aid kit. Gas can, swim fin. Swim fin. Usually those are pretty easy to find. Travel mug. Plunger. Angela wants a plunger. The numbers here bear out what you said, Billy. Several months of low numbers followed by a spike. These latter numbers would be considered good catches? Very good. Wow. Open the trapdoor. Where's the trapdoor? Oh. Oh, literally the trap. Open the door on the trap. Okay, I was looking for like a trapdoor, you know, in the ship, in the boat. I don't get it. How did the band get on this lobster's claws? Someone must have placed a previously caught lobster in this trap. Who would do such a thing? Okay, where's the swim fin? Oh, sneaky.
Why would someone fill a trap with lobsters that have already been caught?
Maybe Jim Price can sort this out. Let's go talk with him.
Okay. Yeah, you can't trust lobsters, that's for sure. That lobster probably put himself in the trap.
Looks like Jim is out back with some fishermen.
Oh, we shouldn't bother him while he's doing business, Sheriff. Let's just take a quick look around the store while we wait.
Okay. Let's see. Cleaning brush, basket, fire extinguisher, life preserver. That one. Knife back. Knife back? Or knife rack. Rack, not back. Soda can. Well, there's no more sodas in there this time. There you are. A hammer. Ooh, there's a big cleaver set right there. It's not a very safe place for that. A briefcase. Salt and pepper. A starfish. How are you guys doing with finding stuff? Are you faster than me? So far? Cleaning brush. Scuba tank, peace symbol. Oh, I saw that peace symbol. Where'd it go? I'm still looking. Okay, ore, spotlight. And then I feel like also you learn what the items look like because you find them multiple times in the game. There's the peace sign. Where's the spotlight? That one should be kind of big and easy to see, right? Basket, basket, basket. What are we cleaning? The tank. Pretty slim pickings in this tank. There's only one lobster. But look, the rubber bands on the claws are the same as the bands we found on the lobsters in Peter's traps. So somebody's like buying lobsters and pretending like they're catching them for some reason. But they forget to take the blue things off their claws? Okay, are they buying them cheap and like upselling them or something? Oh, it's a small spotlight. This is just a big flashlight. This isn't a spotlight. I think this spotlight maybe need batteries soon. It must be getting lots of use. Basket. Where are you, basket? I see you.
Hey, what are you doing here? We're closed.
We were hoping you could clear something up for us.
His mouth is
How's the
up
lobster
way
season
too
been
high.
so far this year?
He's like,
Good. Best season we've had in years.
But Jim, if the catch has been so good, why are your tanks nearly empty now? And why did you have so few lobsters yesterday morning that you sent me to Peter instead?
good question.
Well,
Speaking of Peter's catch, you got an explanation for how a lobster can get into a trap already banded with one of your bands?
We got him there. We got him.
You were putting lobsters from your tanks into Peter's traps, weren't you, Jim? That's why you have that searchlight, to help you find his traps at night.
Because that's the only reason for a flashlight.
Yeah, I was. It was costing me plenty, too, since I had to buy them back from him once he hauled them in.
Why go through all that trouble?
Because my business depended on it. Look, if the Marine Research Lab confirms that there are low numbers of lobsters being caught, the government's gonna start imposing limits on how many lobsters the guys can bring in.
And that, in turn, would limit how many you have available for sale.
So you stacked the deck.
Well, that's one way to put it, yeah. I went out after dark, hauled Peter's traps, and stocked them with extra lobsters so that the numbers he reported to the lab looked good.
Let me guess. Peter caught you tinkering with his gear, threatened to tell Greg you skewed the data, so you killed him.
No, Peter was clueless.
Besides, Sheriff, if Jim was successfully stacking the deck, then Peter was worth more to him alive than dead.
Okay, but don't take any last-minute vacations.
Jim couldn't have put those lobsters in Peter's traps by himself. He would have had to have help from someone with a boat.
Yeah, and from the evidence we've seen, I bet that it's Andy who's been doing the helping. Tomorrow we'll have another early morning interview with him. Seth called me last night. He said the blood traces on those broken pieces of glass match Peter's blood type and not Greg's.
So he was definitely killed at the lab with that broken glassware?
It looks that way. Maybe Greg had a motive we haven't figured out yet. Or maybe Andy made a stop at the lab after he left the Harborside Tavern. Or maybe he and Mick are covering for each other because they killed Peter together.
Well, we can ask Andy about it right now. His boat is right over there.
The butler
dear.
did it.
Poor Andy.
What
Looks
now?
like someone got to him before we did, Mrs. F.
Another murder? Oh, it's getting juicy, everybody. Oh no, there he is. All right. Same scene, more death. Shock, gasp. Oh, I am so amazed. Where are we putting these guys? Feed the seagull. Why? Is he interrupting our investigation? I mean, we're interrupting the investigation. We're interfering with the scene of the crime by like, just, by the way, where are the, I mean, I guess we have the sheriff of this, so I guess it's fine. But I was gonna say, like, where's the proper law enforcement? But I forgot it's Cabot Cove and there's just like 2 officers of the law in the entire town. You want this? No. Okay. Well, what else can we do? Turn note, tape measure, hair, water skis, another fish. Huh? There's one more fish somewhere. Do we need the domino again? No. The toy shovel again. The boat hook. Toothpicks, of course. Billy's trademark toothpicks. Guys, nobody else has toothpicks in Cabot Cove except Billy. That's how we know. He's the only toothpick user in the whole town. Bomb. I don't see it. Fishing lure. Captain's hat. Okay, orange cone, yellow and black. Peter's colors. This boat hook must have come off of the Cornelia. And the fact that it's got blood on it means we likely found our murder weapon. Wait, I thought the test tube was the murder weapon. What? Are they both? Oh, from this guy, right? Yeah, right. I forgot there's a dead guy right here. Fish. Where are you, fish? Fish. Fish. 8-ball. Fish. Drag the pieces to assemble the note in the area provided. Double click a piece to rotate it. Okay. Or right click. Ooh, these sounds are pretty juicy. All the sounds in the game actually so far, including the music track in the background, are pretty nice. I do like the sounds a lot. Winters. I owe you. Hello, Beastman. Welcome back. You know, if Cabot Code existed, someone's done the math, it would be more dangerous than Detroit. I know. I was talking about that at the beginning. Like, somebody dies every single week in Cabot Cove. And somehow Jessica Fletcher knows everybody in the town, and she's always like the first to know about every single murder. Somehow. Looks like the IOU from Andy to Mick Foley. Okay, orange cone. And last but not least, anchor.
Maybe that IOU didn't get torn up because it was paid off.
You mean it could have been torn up during an argument between Andy and Mick?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. And since Andy's not going to tell us about it, we'll have to get the story from Mick himself.
Is he really going to tell us the story? He seems like a pretty seedy dude. The producers estimated that Cabot Cove's murder rate was 1,490 per million people, which is higher than the real world murder capital of Honduras. Look at this cute little town. There's like 20 houses. It's the murder town of the whole USA. A Murder, She Wrote FMV. We were just talking about last stream how Dick Van Dyke needs to be in an FMV game. Or sorry, Diagnosis Murder. I would love a game based on that show. FMV, Murder Mystery. Heck yeah.
Oh, not the two of you again.
Even an illustrated
Afraid so,
one like
Mr.
this.
Foley. Another one of your clients was murdered last night.
Who?
Andy Winters. And we found the loan papers you drew up for him torn up.
Well, naturally, he paid off his loan.
And where'd he get the money to pay you back?
Well, he told me he'd come into some diamonds. He asked me to come over to his boat to collect them.
Aren't diamonds an awfully inconvenient form of loan repayment?
My hunch was they were worth way more than the loan was, maybe twice as much. Anyway, with terms that favorable, I figured it'd be worth the extra effort.
Where'd he get these diamonds?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
I didn't want to know, but I can tell you this. Andy was very much alive when we finished our transaction.
Uh-huh. That's what anyone would say. Ooh. Money? 25 money? I guess we don't need to get the letters first, necessarily. Picking up all that cash. Picking it up, picking it up. Boo, 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 boo. Is that cash? That is also cash. That is also cash. It's everywhere, even where you wouldn't expect it to be. I didn't even see it, but I just thought maybe it would be that back there. There's 3 more, apparently. Is there one in here? Oh, that's the ribbon for the typewriter. I don't need any clues. I've been doing very well without clues. Anyone want some tongs on your lantern? Okay, where else would they hide money? Is that money? Oh, it's coins. Okay, that counts. More coins. I wasn't looking for coins. That's not a coin, apparently. There's one more somewhere. Where is it? Where are you? Is that money? Oh, that's money. Okay, that did not look like money.
Mick didn't see Billy on Andy's boat, but those toothpicks mean he was there. Maybe after Mick had left.
He just leaves his
and the boat hook
toothpicks
that was
at
used
every
as the
scene of
murder
the
weapon
crime.
was Peter's. Who else would have access to it besides his nephew?
I don't know, but I hope Billy has a logical explanation for all of this.
Me too.
I didn't kill Andy. I've been nowhere near the My Turn.
That was a good explanation.
Billy, I'm sorry to say that it's getting very difficult to believe you are innocent in all of this.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to take a look around, Billy.
Go ahead. I have nothing to hide.
We already looked around 3 or 4 times. We need to find 20 buoys? Okay. I'm kind of impressed that they're hiding all these buoys in this little place. Is there some tiny ones? Is that one? That's one. That one. Is that a buoy? Yes. Okay. 4 more. Scanning for buoys. Two more. There you are. One more. Aha! Examine the suspicious buoy. Oh. This buoy feels heavier than I expected it would. There's diamonds in it. Oh. Drag the pieces from the tray to assemble the image. Okay. Oh, this is cute. This is like a puzzle my toddler would do. That doesn't go there? Oh, that's his little leg. It's not? It's not his little leg? That's his eyeball for sure. That's his little hand. And that's his other little hand. And that's his other arm. And that's his other antennae and whisker thing. Lobsters are kind of scary looking, you know, if you think about it. They kind of look like Cthulhu monsters. Whoa, would you look at those? He says in disgust. I'd say that's a load of diamonds. Could be worth risking a run-in with the Coast Guard. Are we gonna question?
This means I'm gonna have to get those diamonds from Mick that Andy gave him to repay his loan.
And I don't think he's going to be very happy about it.
So clearly somebody knew that he had a bunch of diamonds, killed him for the diamonds.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Nice to see you again, Mr. Foley.
I wish I could say the feeling was mutual.
I'm gonna have to ask you to turn those diamonds Andy gave you over to me.
Why?
Because it's evidence in a murder investigation, that's why.
Well, what if I told you I don't have them? What if I've already passed them on to a gemstone dealer?
What if I told you you could be arrested as an accessory to murder?
Whoa, whoa, slow down. Let me gather them up here.
You liar. You just let... Oh. I don't have them. Can't you see? I don't have them. Oh my god. I forgot kids grow up. My baby is big now. I know. You have 3 buggers yourself? Dude, 2 years went by so fast, just like that. It's crazy. Anyway, let's find all these really hidden away diamonds. That is definitely a thing. Thank you. That's a pizza. Just, instead of putting them in a safe or something, he just like scatters them all over the bar. Why not? Okay, where's the last one? There it is. Ooh. Rearrange the jewelry so the attributes on the labels describe the jewelry above them. Okay, emerald square cut. Gem sapphire square cut. Gem emerald cut square type ring. That one. Gem ruby cut round. Sapphire teardrop. Necklace. Ruby teardrop. Sapphire teardrop. Emerald round. Ruby and sapphire cut round. Ruby and... Oh, wait. No, ruby and... That's red and blue. Round cut? This one has to go here, right? I think, because it's the only round ruby, except that one. But it's also the only ring that has a square emerald. So that one has to go there. This one goes here. Sapphire teardrop necklace. Ruby teardrop. I'm just back where I started again. Ruby teardrop. There's only one ruby teardrop. Actually, there's two, but this has to be here because it's the only necklace that fits. Well, besides that one. Yeah. Ruby round. Will that count as a square? Oh, but the emeralds on that ring are not square. They're teardrop. But that doesn't match.
The public library has some strong magnifying glasses on hand for reading very fine print. We should be able to use one to look for identifying marks on these diamonds.
Then let's get going.
Okay. That puzzle was bullcrap.
Where do you suppose they would keep the magnifying glasses around here?
This place looks like it's been hit by a hurricane.
Just like every place we've been in so
it's
far.
just nice to see that our local library is getting a lot of good use.
It's certainly not going to make our job any easier.
This does not look like it was hit by a hurricane. It kind of looks even nicer than the other places. Oh, I have to put them in the right place. Okay, purple. Bleh. Yellow. Mm-hmm. What else we got? A tape dispenser. Again. Model plane. There you are. Ew, a spider! Gross. Hello, Johnny. Welcome in. Hello. Pencil holder. What? Oh, these pencils in it, right? Fork. Key. Is that a key? No. An old key. Okay, magnifying glass, butterfly, headphones, scissors, bottle, bat, and basket. I hear horses. And there's a horse right there! Nice. Thermos. Basket. Bottle. And glass. Let's see what's so special about these diamonds. Whoa! Use the magnifying glass to locate serial numbers that appear on some of the diamonds. Find 15. Did they really do this to diamonds? I didn't know that. There's one there. Get it. But yeah, I didn't know that they put serial numbers on diamonds. I guess that makes sense because they're pretty expensive, and that's a way to tell that they're authentic. Does that mean that my wedding ring has a serial number on it? What? Engagement ring, I mean. Even though these are partial serial numbers, they may help us find out where diamonds come from. Let's see if these numbers turn up anything in the database. Oh, the database. Who puts a computer on this kind of thing, by the way? These are the closet hits to those partial serial numbers. Let's see if we can narrow them down based on the facts known about the stolen diamond serial numbers. Holy buckets. Select the letter buttons to read the known facts, then select the serial numbers that do not meet the criteria to eliminate all but one. Okay. The serial number consists of exactly 6 digits. Okay, so it's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. These are all 6, right? Yep. The serial number does not contain 0. Do, 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 do. Okay. An even digit follows each odd digit. Oh, Christ. An even digit follows each. This is going to take me forever to check. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Those are both odds, so it's fine, I guess. Yes. Wait, no, even follows odd. Okay. And not that one. Okay, we don't have that many to check now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, that one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's not fine. And that one is fine. The third digit in the serial number is odds. Okay. Yeah, I wish that they like turned red or something when I did. Yeah, I know there's a red checkbox, but it's still like not enough for my eyeballs to be sure that one of them is off and one of them is on. I wish the background would turn red or something. Anyway, what? The third digit is odd. Yep. Yep. Nope. 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 Yep. There's only 2 left. The first digit is exactly half of the last digit. It's that one. Okay. Whew, that was a workout for my brain, let me tell you. Oh my goodness. It wasn't hard. It was just like a lot of data checking. 389416, printing the information. La, da, da, da. Imagine doing that with a time limit, huh? I think if I had the time limit, I probably would have failed because it would have been more stressful. Let me go have a look at the printout. Where's the printer? Butterfly bottle. Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. Murder, She Wrote. I don't see. Chat, do you see this freaking butterfly? I see it. Now where is the bottle? Reading rainbow. Is it gonna be like a clear? Oh, it's that. It's not clear. It's brown.
Well, this printout confirms that all the diamonds came from the same place, a jewelry heist 20 years ago.
Whoa.
I remember when that happened. Weren't there 2 men involved?
Ooh, juicy.
Yeah, one was caught, but the other got away, and the diamonds were never recovered. The guy who was caught was named Brian Young, and according to this, he recently died in prison from a heart attack.
Brian Young. Do they list any surviving relatives?
Yep, one brother, Gregory.
What are the chances that Gregory is the same Greg who works at the Marine Research Lab?
Very, very high, Jessica. Very
I'd say
high.
they're pretty darn good. Actually, now that these diamonds have surfaced, they're better than good.
I knew it was
Let's
him.
head over there.
I knew it was him anyway. Because the test tube. Who else would kill somebody with a freaking test tube?
Nobody's here.
Perhaps Greg stepped out.
He probably ran away because he knows
Let's
that
see if
you're
we can
onto
find
him.
anything to link Greg to the diamonds.
Are we gonna find diamonds everywhere in here now? That would be funny. Okay, next time we do one of these, chat, we have to do a prediction. Just so we can all predict like who done it. Because these games would be perfect for that. Alright. Open the grate. It looks like the grate over the drain is bolted shut. Or maybe we'll wait till like, you know, halfway through and then we'll be able to lock in our whodunit. Because you gotta have a little information first. Okay, the grate is bolted shut. Alright. This? They remove the bolts, but this grate seems stuck. I need something to pry it. Like a crowbar? This is a skinny crowbar. Oh my god, it's literally a bag of diamonds. So the diamonds have been here all along, right under our feet. I bet they'll have the same serial numbers as the one Andy gave to Mick, as well as the ones we found at Peter's buoy. OMG. It's all coming together, everybody. Why is there more blood right there? Let's find that tape dispenser again. This time it was on top of the light. There's a rubber ducky. That's a good thing to have in a science lab. An arrow. Life preserver. I was looking for the life preserver and I couldn't find it. Newspaper. Fishing line. Skizzers. Binoculars. A brain model. Takeout container. Handcart. Oh, the whole thing. I clicked on the bottom part. Sheriff, this stain here on the card, it looks like blood. And I'll be willing to bet it's Peter's. He's really bad at cleaning up after himself, isn't he? It looks like Jim found this card behind the lobster pound and returned it. Greg, found this in my burn pile behind the lobster pound. Some kids put it there as a prank, I guess. Love, Jim. Okay. Newspaper. You'd think a life preserver would... Oh, there it is. It was a round one. Okay.
What are you doing here?
These yours, Mr. Young?
You're not going anywhere.
You are the brother of Brian Young, the diamond thief, aren't you? But more than that, you're also his uncaught accomplice in the theft.
Yeah, I was. I drove the getaway car. But Brian was the one carrying the loot, and he hid the diamonds without telling me where he put them. Then he got arrested.
How did you manage to find them?
Well, Brian was practical enough to know that if anything happened to him while he was locked up, one of us should enjoy the benefit of him. So he left coded instructions in his will as to where I could find them.
So why this elaborate setup with the hollowed-out buoys and transmitters?
Well, I couldn't just spend the things on the street. I found a smuggling organization in Canada, willing to move the diamonds overseas and deposit the money in a Swiss bank account. Hiding small groups of diamonds in lobster buoys that could be picked up by them was the safest way to make the drops.
Is that where Peter Hammond came in?
Yeah. He answered my ad looking for someone to help collect data for the lobster study. While I fitted his buoys with the tracking transmitters, I also hollowed out a space inside to hold the diamonds.
And Peter, Did he have any idea that you were using him?
Not a clue. At least, not until he came to the lab that night and caught me stuffing one of his hollowed-out buoys with diamonds.
How did Billy fit into all of this?
Before Peter could ask what I was doing, he heard Billy calling his name. I guess he'd followed him so he could ask for a raise. Anyway, I hid when I heard Billy coming.
So you saw Billy and Peter argue and fight then?
I saw the whole thing. Billy knocked Peter flat. And once Billy was gone, I took advantage of the opportunity to get rid of a serious liability.
In other words, you broke a cylinder and stabbed Peter in the back with it, killing him before he could regain consciousness. And then you moved his body back to the Cornelia using your cart.
I knew Billy would be the prime suspect, but things got complicated when Andy hauled one of Peter's traps and accidentally found a shipment of diamonds inside the float.
Apparently, Andy was helping Jim Price stock Peter's traps with lobsters to make it look like he was catching more than he actually was.
Not a bad scheme. Anyway, since the diamonds were in one of
A
the
red
buoys with my
herring.
transmitter, Andy figured out that the diamonds came from me. He blackmailed me into letting him take Peter's place here and get the diamonds for himself.
He used them to pay off a loan.
Well, maybe they helped him financially, but I couldn't afford to have a blackmailer as a partner.
So you killed him with the boat hook from the Cornelia and spread some toothpicks around in hopes of redirecting suspicion at Billy Hammond. Unfortunately for you, you were the only logical killer.
Greg, you're looking at a very long prison sentence. You might be able to get a shot at a slightly more comfortable cell if you help us go after your Canadian contacts. You sure you want to do this, Billy? It could be dangerous.
My uncle died for this. Let's chart our course.
Okay. Oh, we're not done? Oh, okay. Are we trying to get the Canadian cohorts? I need to find all these glow sticks. These are pretty easy to find. Lantern. I'm taking all the light sources away. What are those? Fireflies? Crab. Giant traffic cone. Starfish. Trash can. Visor. Ship wheel. Firefly jar. Coiled rope. Book. Chart the course. Drag the boat from the tray to the map above to match the configuration shown on the radar image before time runs. There's oh no, there's a timer. Oh no. Okay. That one goes here, and then this one goes here, and then this little one goes this. Oh, that one goes there. This one goes here. Goes here. Here. Uh-oh. Do I not need to use them all? Oh, okay. I'm looking for. Okay, I have loads of time actually. I don't know why I was so stressed out. This one. There we go. I thought I was using them all, but no. Okay.
This is the place.
Okay, get that buoy ready to drop overboard.
Here comes the dirty Canadians. Gotcha.
Keep your hands where we can see them. You are under arrest for the illegal trafficking of stolen property.
You did a good job, Billy. Your uncle would have been proud.
Bum, 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 bum. The music's really good. Yay! We did it, everybody! Woohoo! Hello, Martin. We completed it in a 41. That was only 41 minutes? Really? No. No way. That was way more than that. We found all the typewriter keys. We didn't find all the ribbons, though. I wasn't really looking for those because I didn't think I would need to use them, which I didn't. High score. You're unsubbing because I didn't find the ribbons. Fine. But then you'll never know who the next murderer is. It definitely feels authentic to the show in tone and feel. Yeah, it's quite nice. The only complaints I had, it drug on a little too long with like the repetitive finding of the same items over and over again in the same areas. I think if it was about half that long, it would have been better. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. Bum, bum. Yeah, at least new scenes or like new items to find in each of the scenes. They were kind of the same thing over and over, but the puzzles were really good. I thought they were pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna go use the bathroom and maybe I'll make some cozy tea because this tea on screen looks pretty good. And then I will be right back and we will play Murder in the Maples. We've got to solve that mystery next. Thanks for hanging out. Be right back in a few minutes.